Hey everybody, it's Carla. Welcome to the Happy Bookmaker and part 3 of creating with scraps. So if you remember, the first week we did just some little goodies like these little guys, and we just created these completely from scraps, other than obviously tape and glue, staples, that sort of thing. But other than that, it's completely made of scraps from my little scrap bin here and my little ribbon scraps. Oh, sorry, I think I got you off camera here. So yeah, my little my little scrap bin and my ribbon scraps. And also I figure that I'm probably allowed to use maybe some stickers and that sort of thing. And I'm basically, what I have left are scraps anyway. They're just about gone. So that's what we're going to continue on with today. Except what we're going to be doing is we're going to be decorating the junk journal that we made last week completely out of scraps. Scrap fabric, scrap paper. I guess that's it pretty much. And we're going to be decorating it with scraps. And then somewhere probably at the end, I'm going to reveal the winner of the drawing for this little journal, this little teeny tiny junk journal that I created out of scraps. I did not do it in front of you. I did this on my own, but I think it's a super cute little book, and somebody might find it useful or have fun with it. I have way more books than I need, and I thought it might be nice to share it with somebody. As it turns out, at this point, I have not even found out who the winner of that is, because I am recording this before doing the random drawing, so because I record ahead of time. So you will find out at the end of this video. I'll just add that on to this video, if that makes sense. Probably more information than you wanted to know, but you will find out at the end of this. It's just not going to be during the part where we're decorating this. So let's get started decorating this with scraps. And we're not going to do, I don't think we're going to be able to do all of these pages. And if you remember, these were just all different size scrap papers. And so some of them are really small, but they're kind of cool for maybe just writing notes and that sort of thing. And some have images, and this is just like a sketch of mine. And then there's some book pages and that sort of thing. So we're going to do what we can in the time that I think we should probably spend on this, because I don't want it to get too long. And then this is going to be, when it's all said and done, another giveaway. Okay, so this video is going to come out on October 6th, 2023, and then you will have until I will say the morning of October 11th, 2023, to make a comment. If you make a comment, you will have a chance to win this little journal. It's very, it's small. It's got 2 signatures. It's all made of scraps, but I think it's going to end up to be super cute. And if you don't want to win it, if you want to make a comment, but you don't want the book, just say, I don't want the book, but comment. So, and we'll just, if you happen to win, we'll just take you out. And if you win the previous drawing for this little guy, you can still enter to win this one. And I'll tell you, I don't get a lot of comments. So you have a pretty good chance, unless something odd happens and I get like tons of them. You have a really good chance of winning one or both of these journals if you make a comment. And then we'll continue on. I will have you email me your information, and I will mail you the mail you the book, and you'll have a gift or something fun to play with. So let's decorate. Okay, so what we're going to do is, one of the things we need to do is finish the front, or rather the outside decorating of this journal. So here's what we've got for like fabric and ribbon, and I've kind of been like sort of weeding through it to see, color wise what might work. Obviously the white, obviously the pink, and this is kind of cute. These are kind of short, but we might be able to do something with them. And that's really cute, but it's very small. I don't know if anything can be done with that. I mean, black and pink is cute too, but I think I might have a better idea. We could do a little bow. It could be like a pink and blue kind of thing. We could do a little bow with that. So let's pull that out. So I think that these are the things we're going to think about. This is another piece of that tool, but since I'm using it on the other one, I think we're not going to use this on this one. Okay. Okay, so we also have these fabric scraps. And again, I've kind of looked through to see, you know, what we could do with them. And this is, you know, a pretty big chunk. It would have been fine to maybe cover the book, but I think for what I want to do is just do some kind of embellishment on the front. I think what we're going to do, because I did kind of play around a little bit, I think we're going to use this, which is what the spine is covered with. It's nice and neutral. Now, it doesn't go all the way around. You'll see here. See, it only goes about that far. So it isn't going to be something where, you know, it's going to be a nice long wrap around. However, what we could do with it is it could still wrap around kind of like this. And then we can attach a couple of these. Let's see which one is bigger. This one's a nice length. This one is pretty short. Okay, maybe these two longer ones, and attach it like this so that there's a tie. So on the front side and the back side, so that there's a tie. So that way, you know, we have something to tie it shut. Maybe not be enough for a bow, but we can certainly tie it shut. And you know what? Remember, this is scraps. So we have to kind of work with what we have, and we have to be creative and resourceful and that kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down and make sure I leave about a similar amount of space. You know, maybe I should... Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to glue the pink onto here first, and then we're going to glue this on. Okay. Okay, so I've got this glued on, and the glue has, you know, kind of peeked through a little bit, which I thought, you know, that might happen. But I'm hoping that it dries well enough. If it doesn't, we can probably find something like a little sticker or something to kind of camouflage that. But I think it's going to dry okay. So let's get the book. And that's where you have to be careful with these, some of these fabrics. If they're not super heavy, the glue can kind of bleed through. But I think it's going to be okay. So we want it to be, it's not going to be exact. We're going to kind of eyeball this a little bit. Let's see, how are you doing here? Okay. So that looks pretty centered, I think. Let's turn it over. And just want it to be similar. So I think in this case, I'm going to put some glue on, and I'm going to kind of spread it around with my fingers so it doesn't get too wet. And I'm going to carefully pull this. The nice thing about the fabric is that when it gets a little bit damp or a little wetness, it kind of stretches. So you always seem to have a little more to work with than what you thought you had. Okay, go to the front. Okay, so I've got that glued down, and I'm not gonna, you know, tug on this at this point because these have barely been glued down. And I may even leave them like not even, because you know how when you do try to tie a bow or something, one side always needs to be longer. Hey, this might just be right. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So I may just leave it like that. Maybe I'll clean it up a little bit, although this one's pretty good. So look at that. So we have, oh, I need to put a little more glue here, but we have like a little band going around. Now that's not it, we're not done. But let me untie this carefully because it's not actually really glued down. I'm gonna do just a little bit more glue under these corners. Okay, so I went ahead and got those little corners down, and then I took this cool little tool and made nice little angled edges on these little pink ribbons. And this is gonna be what we can use to tie it shut in the end. I don't imagine it's gonna get too fat. However, whoever gets this might fill it up with all kinds of goodies, so it might get really fat. So now we've got some other choices to make. We've got this cute little blue ribbon. We could I don't think that's gonna really work to wrap it around here. I thought about just doing a little bow, which we could totally do. Something like that. And put it somewhere. And then we've got this little ribbon. This is, I keep trying to use this. I think I did use it for something and then I still had some left. So again, we can do a cute little bow. Take your two ends, wrap one in just like that. And then you can adjust. And you just adjust. I think, I just don't know if I'm loving the blue with it because, yeah, it's cute, but I'm thinking something like this, honestly. Now, not with these being so long, I will cut them, and maybe these loops shouldn't be quite as big, but I'm thinking of something maybe like up in the corner, like that, and we'll cut these a little bit, and plus it'll be soft so that when it's opened, it's not gonna get in the way and it's not gonna be bulky. Then maybe we can find some kind of a sticker or something to, I hope you don't think this is cheating. It's kind of cheating, but not, because I know it's not really a scrap, but we gotta have a flower. Okay. They're old. How about that? They're old. So maybe something like that, just kind of in the middle. Now, how cute is that? Right? So I did trim off these ends. This one still got a little raggedy. I had a little glue on my mat. I may try to, actually, I'm gonna try this one more time. Hold on. Okay, that did it. Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of put it at an angle like that. And this is gonna be a perfect kind of glue to use for that. Just put a nice big blob down in the middle. Pretty little bow. Something like that. Okay, and then maybe one final little flourish here. We've got the light pink. We've got this one. Oh, I don't know. That looks a little flat. Okay. Got this one. This one. I like this one. It's a little darker pink and it's got some really pretty little gold beads on it. How about that? Okay. And there it is. Ta-da! Okay, I think I'm gonna take a rubber band and wrap around here to hold these down while we're working. So one of the things I wanted to do was, out of the scraps, I wanted to use, obviously with scraps, you don't have a lot of images necessarily. It might just be a little scrap of paper with words or just color or scrapbook paper. So what I did was I kind of went ahead and, so that I wasn't digging forever, pulled out things, put them on the top that have an image so that we can go through and place images here and there. There's not a lot, but that's okay. It's a small book. So this is what we've got. Here's a real pretty image, a couple of them from a botanical, one of my favorite botanical books. Here's a little, this was like Precious Moments. Oh, I got a big thing of glue here. Ugh. This is really cute. We can use that somewhere. That could be a really cute pocket, right? This obviously was probably, I made a pocket out of the other half of it. So we're just gonna open it up and start looking for places where we can use these because we wanna have some pockets in here. And let's see here, what do we got? Oh, and this was work paper. So I definitely wanna cover that up. This was an accident print. I didn't mean to print on that. It was supposed to go on photo paper, and sometimes I forget to check the settings. So let me scooch this stuff over here. But this was from, actually this book, the Christmas book, and Looks like she's licking an envelope, maybe a Christmas card. And there's a guy up there with some lanterns. And it's kind of rough on the edges, and I think I'm going to leave it like that. But I also think I'm going to make a pocket out of this. I'm going to, you know, kind of clean this up. I'm going to bring this all the way down just with the scissors. And it'll be a cute little pocket. Okay, so should we do some inking? I think we should. Okay, what if we used this red? I see that I have accidentally used the wrong dauber in there. You can see that it made it kind of browny. But I'm thinking, because this says Christmas, maybe we ink this with red instead of the vintage photo this time. Just for a little, you know, just for a little fun. And obviously the ink is not a scrap, but you know, we're gonna use the tools that we have, I guess. I think we're following the rules as long as we're not going out and buying new stuff for our scrappy journal. I think that's gonna be the name of this. It'll be the scrappy journal. Yeah, that's cute. That's really cute. There are a few pages in here that I think came from that Christmas book, so someone may even choose to use it for Christmas or as a Christmas gift. Now I think that's cute. I do feel like we could use something on the back here. Maybe some kind of a stamp or a stencil. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we've got this one. I'm gonna wet this and see if any of this old blue ink follows through. Since we've got blue here, put this here and then put this here. Okay, let's see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, it's just like a little, I don't know why it looks yellow and green. That's very odd when there's definitely blue ink on there. But I'm gonna go with it because it's very neutral and it's just a pretty background for this. So we're gonna glue this down. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. Actually, the more I look at that, oh, I think I know why I did that. It's pulling the colors through from the back side. Now we've got a little pocket here. Something really fun could be done with this. Maybe we'll just go around this with red too. Just tie that red in. I think it could be cute, maybe to add some little, I don't know, like maybe little Christmas stickers or something to this. Kind of fits in, obviously. Okay, what else do we have? Let's find a place for this. This is super cute. Really pretty purpley blue flowers and green. Ooh, what about this one? I like that. It's, you know, it's not going to go the whole page because this is one of those short ones, but look how pretty that is with that green polka dot, and you have a little pocket in there. Let's do that. So this one we're going to do a little vintage photo inking, and got to have our vintage photo. Just a little bit. We'll go around the sheet too, and then the back side can be used for journaling. Okay, we'll see how much of this we can get done in one session because it's such a small one. Maybe we can get it mostly done. Just like that. Make a little pocket. Okay, that's down. Something can, now we don't have the goodies to tuck into here, like, you know, ephemera and that sort of thing, because we're just working with scraps, but something really fun could be tucked in there, obviously. Okay, what else do we have? What do we have? This is so pretty. Where could we use this guy? That could be really pretty just on the bottom of that. I really like that. Is it too big though? Could go like this. It doesn't have to go that way. Let's keep that one in mind. Okay, I do like it on here because I love the purple background. So we just have to decide, like, is it going to be just an image? Is it going to be a pocket? Let's do some kind of what I would call loose fussy cutting but I can tell that this whole width is not gonna fit. So we're gonna have to, something's gonna have to be sacrificed here. So let's just start cutting, and it'll still be a really pretty image, but we might be able to leave the top open for a pocket. So after cutting it out, I just want to use it as an image. I think it'll just be really pretty on here, and I don't even think it matters which way it goes, but just as a pretty image and not as a pocket, because there really isn't much pocket space, but I think it's a really pretty image. So let's just ink it up and stick it down. Okay, so what do you think? I'm kind of liking that. I like that too. I think we're gonna go with this, then something can be put down here. I think that that's really pretty. Okay, that is so pretty. A scrap, it's just a scrap. And this is still a good scrap that's left. From one scrap, you get more scraps. It's like the never-ending scraps. Okay, let's see how our front is doing. I think that is pretty good. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That's down. That's down. Because also one of the things we're going to do is we're going to use our scrap embellishments that we made to decorate in this book. So the things that we made in the first Creating with Scraps video, these, I think it's just these four, we're going to use in this book. So I feel like color-wise, I would like to use this, because look at how pretty that plays. Look at those pretty colors together. So I think what I'm going to try to do is find a cool scrap of paper to tuck this little mini notebook in. If you recall this little guy, really simple, again, all made of scraps. And then we'll think of something for that if we even need anything. I got the box. I have the box, and we're just gonna I'm gonna kind of dig through here and see. Oh, how pretty is that? What's that? That's a little, looks like I practiced on something. I'll use that somewhere. That's cute. Oh, and then my journal. Dad. We can use this. Oh, maybe we can use this. Oh, we can use this on this front page. Okay, that's cool. I want some kind of a, I don't know, book page or something to use as a pocket. This one is ripped, so that is not going to work. Okay, so I found, after some digging, this little scrap this is also a botanical page. It's got some words on it. I think I'm just gonna rip across here and maybe straighten this out, and this will be a nice little pocket for this. The reason I want to do kind of like not a bright white is because of the tones of this, and I think that this will work really well. So I'm going to cut this to size. So I'm just going to rip across. And remember, when you rip towards you, you get a little white, and I'm okay with that. So it'll be kind of like this. It's kind of cute. All right, sticking this down. Make sure that this fits. Yes, that fits nicely. Something could go across here, but what? Let's see. We could just do this. We could just do another little strip of this ribbon to kind of tie that in. Or we could do some cute little pink paper. Just like a little strip of it. I think I like that instead of adding more of the ribbon. So I'm just gonna kind of rip it some more. And it's just gonna be real sort of haphazard, and it's just for a little punch of color. Okay, just adds a little punch of pink. I feel like we need one more thing. Maybe a button or a little sticker. What can we find? What do we got in our buttons? How about just a little white button? Let's do a little off center so it's not too contrived. There, this is super cute. So now we've got my journal. And so, let's see. You know what we could do is make this, I think I'm gonna leave room at the bottom so that maybe whoever's journal it is, they can write their name. So how should we cut this? Well, let's rip it. Okay. Now that's cute. All right, that's really cute. So whoever it belongs to can write their name on here or not. I don't have to. Just like that. Okay, I feel like we could use something up here just to kind of top off the page. Okay, so this is my very last one of these. Oh, I gotta find some more because I love them. But that's really pretty, huh? I think for the opening of this journal, or I should say the first pages, it's appropriate to put in a little extra. It needs a little extra. So there we go. I'm gonna put a paper clip on here to hold that while we're working. Okay, look at that. So we've got our pretty cover, and we've got a cute little mini notebook tucked in a little pocket, and our front page. All right, I think, in my opinion, that this is a great page, probably just for journaling, or whatever the owner wants it to be. And I might be able to find something here. Okay, so remember this little guy that I found? I know it's just like a stamp that didn't necessarily, if you're all messed up here, come through all the way. But you know what? Why can't this be an image? I think that this is an image. And so we're gonna ink this up, and it's gonna go on here. I'm gonna leave the top open so that it can be a little pocket, like so. Scrap decorating. So leaving that top open. Just like so. I kind of centered it on this little sheet. Did I ink that? I did, but let's give it a little bit, just a little bit more. We also want to keep in mind that we've got these other 3 little things that we made to stick somewhere. So we're gonna have to find like a pocket, or we could use a paper clip. I know that's not a scrap, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay for our purposes. Okay, so we've got a little pocket here. We might come back and put maybe a little something on here to decorate that. Let's see about maybe some kind of a stamp on here. How about just a little dragonfly stamp? So we don't take up a lot of space. But we have a little decoration at the top, just like so. Actually, let's go crazy and put one down here too. Oh, he kind of, yeah, it got lumpy, so it didn't go all the way through, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, and I had a little glue come through that button. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay, so this, again, I think is really good for journaling. Why don't we do some of these and do the word I like to do the word notes because it's short. And so I just got to pull out the letters and I'll be right back. Okay, here's all of our little guys here. And we're gonna stick them in here. I just love these little block letters. I think it's an N. Yeah, I mean, it could be a U, but this way it's an N, right? Okay, that's what we're going with. So I'm not even gonna try to do it straight because I can't, even if I tried, I can't really get it straight. So we're just gonna kind of go really off. It's gonna be fun and playful and notes. Notes. All right. Good enough. Cute. Okay. So I think we'll just leave this page alone. And you see how the stamping sometimes goes through a little. Let's see, what do we got for this one? Let's give it a little inking. Probably what we'll do is just a plain scrap to make a little tiny tuck. So just find a fun, pretty little piece of paper that coordinates, and we'll just make a little tuck. Okay, there's this little guy. This is the same as the little binding on the little mini book, but this could be a really cute little tuck. And then what if we took, this was from the master board, and it did kind of get messed up. I can trim this off, but it could be a little journaling tag to tuck in here. What's on the other side? And that's pretty. It might be too busy, but I think this side would be okay. And maybe we can go across with it so that it's not taking up too much of the image. How about that? So I'm going to ink it up a little bit. I didn't cut it perfectly straight. I did kind of a little, it's a little kind of half moon kind of thing. Just enough to, yeah, I think that'll be cute. Okay. Let's make a pocket. Just like that. Extra glue off of there. And I'm gonna trim off this part where it looks like I tried to do like the corner trimmer or something and messed it up. All right, scissors, inking. It is no more a scrap, it is a useful little item. Let's put a little stamp on here. Got my favorite, oops, my favorite little, it's kind of like a little tulip. Get a little ink on there. Do that. Cute. Okay. Let's put it in this way. Let's do this guy over here just to add a little interest. I'll kind of put him off to the side and down by the bottom so he's not in the way. Oh, that's cute. Really cute. Okay. All right. And that's done. We've already done that. Okay. Again, let's leave this one. Journaling. So this is part of these these are really old Precious Moments pages. When I first started scrapbooking, I got this kit of Precious Moments, and I mean, I've done a lot with them, but so I think what I'm going to do is take the words "World with Love" and kind of rip that out and stick that maybe in here or something, and then or maybe up here, and then the user can put something fun in there. Okay, I've got it inked up and cut out. Put a little glue on it and stick it down. World with Love. I like that, right? It's cute. I actually do have these little flower stickers with these little orange ones. I could stick a couple of these in here. You know, I can't leave it alone. What if I did that up there? That's cute. That did it. See, now I brought a little bit of that orange up there and it just kind of tied it together. Okay, so over here, let's see, unless we can use one of our little scrap embellishments, I think we're gonna leave this one alone. Let's see here. Oh, we have another item we can use. So here's an envelope that I obviously had done some stamping on, but do you see how I didn't, like I stamped it and then I didn't get it down very good, and then I tried to go over it again and it got, you know, it didn't match up. So I was like, oh, so I can't really use that. But, oh, and the other side's even worse. Or maybe I was just practicing, I don't know. This side actually isn't too bad. So somewhere in here, I thought it could be fun just to put down this envelope. Not sure which page yet. We'll think about that. It's too big for this. This would take up this whole journaling page, so I might leave that alone. So I think we're gonna leave these for right now, and let's move on. And I think we're gonna leave this pretty apple painting page alone, except I do have one idea. Bought a little scrap of paper with the apple barrel stamp on it. Let's find a scrap of paper. Okay, here's this little stamp. I love this little guy, and we could do it in red. Our fun little red here. Oh, this is not the best stamp pad. I don't know where I think I got these on Amazon, and there's a whole bunch of them, and they were really cheap. They're fine, but they're, you know, they're not the greatest. So let's just put this anywhere here. So how cute is that? Just rip it out. It's art. Yeah, I think that's cute. Right there. Okay. So on this side, now this side could definitely be covered up because this is nothing particularly special over here. How would this work? This would fit, yeah, almost exactly. It might overhang a tad. Ideally, I would rather have it going this way, but this is okay too. It still will close. And then we can put some kind of piece of paper on the inside and just kind of ink this up a little bit, maybe put a scrap here. Let's do that. Okay, let's see what we can come up with here. I like this. Could even just go over that. See, what it's doing is it's kind of tying in, even though the purple isn't really in here, it still kind of ties in because it's that sort of pastel-y look. So let's ink this up. Put it down. I changed my mind. We're gonna decal this so that it just doesn't look like a square piece of paper. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a lot better. Okay, I don't even think it needs to be inked now. This is kind of a flower power piece of paper, huh? From the 60s. That's cute. That's really cute. Let's take, I think that this would be a really cute folded up piece of stationery for in here. Or just a single sheet. Maybe just a single sheet. We can go to about here. And trim it off. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. See if it fits. I might have made it too big. Let's see. No, that works. We could put something up here. How about a little orange flower? Just sort of tie in that orange. How cute is that? And I'm just gonna glue it down like so. There, see? Nothing goes to waste. Nothing goes to waste. I love that. Okay, and again, this is good for journaling, this whole little thing. I gotta stop myself from decorating every single little little page, every single little corner. Although we might do a stamp somewhere here and there. Maybe a little stamp on the front of this could be cute. Or, oh, hold on. I got an idea. What about one of these? Just, no, let's see. I also have these. I do like the butterfly. I kind of like the white. I mean, it is cut off a little bit, but I'm kind of okay with that. So I'm just gonna cut around it, like, you know, not real fussy cutting, but sort of loose fussy cutting, and give it a little inking. And it's just gonna kind of decorate the front of this. It's almost like its own little journaling notebook, this little purple thing here, okay? That's gonna go there. I think that's cute. And you know what? Because we still have these. By the way, I got these at Dollar General a long time ago. I got a couple packs of them. They've lasted me forever. So they probably were about $1 for a pack. And they've definitely been worth it. So yeah, how about that? That's cute, huh? Okay, so then we've got this side. What can we do? You know, I actually like the apples showing, so maybe what we do is some kind of a little sideways little pocket here. I like this paper. It's got some of the brown in it. It doesn't have the purple, but it does have the other pinks. So I'm just gonna kind of, oh, I like that. So I'm just gonna kind of straighten this out a little bit, or not really straighten it, but just make, gosh, it almost fits exactly as it is. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so this is what I came up with for a little pocket. That is cute. Okay, and of course I ripped it, so we'll do a little inking to make that stand out. You see how that stands out? And then we'll go around this as well. Okay, so we're gonna make a little pocket. Okay, that looks really cute. That looks really cute. I might come back and put something on that, but for now, let's move on. Let's see here. I'm gonna leave these because I think these are kind of perfect just the way they are. Really cute little, oh, that is so cute. I should turn it the other way so you can see. I'm not sure if it's a nativity scene because he's painting the crib or the cradle, but it's super cute. Okay. Now over here we can do a little inking. Again, there is a perfectly good journaling page. Okay, so I think for this, let's see, let's do just like a little stamp up here to embellish the top of the page. How about celebrating? I like that. This is one of my favorite stamps. Oh, I love that. Very simple, very pretty. Let's see here. I'm not really sure what to do with this yet, if anything. So let's move on. And I really do want to use this, or at least part of it, because this is so pretty, these bluebells, or I think that's what they're called. So we're gonna find a place for that. Just not sure where. Let me do some inking on these. Okay, I really like this the way it is. I don't know that I'm gonna do anything else to this. This is really pretty. Something can be added if the person wants. I'm going to put a little inking around here, around this. This was, like I said, a little sketch of mine. If they want to color it in or add to it, that would be cool. And I think I'm going to leave these for now. You don't have to do the whole thing. And here's a fun little page to put something on. Maybe, I gotta put this little guy somewhere. Would he kind of fit in there, kind of cute? Or maybe on the other side? Let's think about that. So I think instead of this on here, because I think I found another spot for this, we are gonna find another little, maybe do another little pocket on here with something. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so we've got this book page, and I just like the ruffly, the ruffiness of this, and I think that this could make a really cute little pocket. Like if I cut it off here, that'll make a really cute little pocket here, and I don't think I'm going to really do much of anything to it. So I'm just folding it over to get the size that I need. Trim with the scissors. Okay, that's cute. I really like that. All right, I think I will do a little tiny bit of inking just to have it stand out a little bit. I love this ruffly edge. I guess this is where I tore it, or maybe I tore it out of the book here. Now that is cute. I wonder if we did the same thing on the other one of those. I think we might have. If it works, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Super cute. We need some little thing here of some sort. Okay, so I found this trim, scrap of trim in the box. It's not, I mean, this is redder than this obviously, but I think that that works. I think that's really cute. So we're gonna do that. Just a little bead. This is a little bit shorter because I didn't want to cut in the middle of one of the flowers. So I'm just gonna make that a tad bit shorter than the length. This is cute. I bought this. I thought I was going to use it for the French ladies writing journal, and it was just too red. I needed more of a coppery kind of color. Oh, that's cute. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, and then we've got this as a journaling page. I think we will do a little stand. How about something like this? Maybe just on the edge. Yeah, just like that, just like that. Okay, you know what, we're really close, really close. Okay, so this is where I want to use this, because how cute is that? So I think what we're going to do is make a little pocket or something on this page, and then this, even though it does have a pattern on it, it can be used for writing or journaling or whatever the person wants to do with it. Okay, so I did a little inking. So we need some kind of a cool little pocket. That could be cool. That actually could be really cool, huh? Let's do that. So I decided to use the decal scissors because I cut it crooked and I need to cut it again, but then I thought, let's add a little interest here to this cut, and then it does need to be a little shorter. So what I like about this is that it's bringing in the black and white from the Harlequin pattern on here, and once I have inked this, it will really blend together nicely, just like that. How cute is that? Stick that down. Oh, I love this. Now I do feel like I need to add something on here. Maybe this is where another little piece of pink ribbon could be cute or something. Is that gonna fit? Oh, that's gonna fit really nicely. I could show either side. Cute. Really, really cute. Do that, and then what can we put along here? Okay, so there's this little piece of just pink ribbon. I like that. I think it really ties it together nicely. Adds a little stability to this too, because this is just like cheap copy paper. So let me, with my terrible, terrible scissors, I'm gonna trim this off. One of these days, I'm gonna get better ones. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. All right. I'm just adding a little interest here. So I'm gonna do a, you know what, I'm gonna put the glue on here. Should we do, let's do it closer to the top. Just a little tiny bit. And here goes the finger smudging again and getting my finger all full of glue so that this doesn't get too wet. Okay, how about that? We're so close, we're so close. We have these two things that I want to use yet. So we gotta find something for them. Well, there's also this. Oh, you know what I like about this? Uh-oh. That stuck a little, that's okay. This reflects the colors of these flowers, these bluebells do. I think I found a place for this beautiful image. And maybe it can be a side tuck or something like, gosh, I hate to lose that. Okay, let's think about how we want to use this. I'm actually going to cut this part straight. I love this ruffly edge. This is where I tore it out of the book and I like it. We're gonna have to sacrifice a little bit of the flowers, but not much. And we're gonna make this a tuck or you know, a pocket. Okay, so I cut too much of it off down here, but we still have some of the bluebells and I'm gonna ink it. And we still have this really pretty ruffly edge and we have a nice little pocket here. A little inking on here to kind of tie it together. Okay. It's gonna go over to the side. I think that's really pretty. Really blends well together. And I think this calls for maybe a sticker of some sort over here. Let's see, I have some, oops, I have some pansies somewhere. Oh, I think that'd be pretty. Just one little pansy over here. Now that is cute. Okay. And this one we had already done. We've got our little pocket. Nice little pocket. And I think that this is good the way it is. We're so close. Okay, so we've got this pretty part of botanical page that I'm just gonna leave. And then this can be for journaling. And here's a cute little pink page. Now this has some pink on it. It's got the blue. I don't know that that's quite right yet. Okay, we might just leave this. We gotta leave something for the owner to do too, right? And then this is from the Eiffel Tower pop-up page in red 12. This was a mistake map print, but it's still, I think it's still a cool piece of paper. It just didn't work in the book. I like that, I really like that. How about, I think this calls for maybe some word stickers because of these dark letters. How about full of wonder? I like that. Maybe over here. Yeah, it's cute. we've already put a pretty image on. Okay. This I think is great as is. It's almost like its own little journaling notebook in here. We might put a stamp or something in here. We're just about done. This book is just about done. I want to put a stamp on here, maybe a word stamp. How about joy? For some reason I covered up choose joy, but I think it always comes through anyway. I think I didn't want it for something and then put tape over it, but it always seems to show up anyway. There we go. That is cute. That is really cute. All right. And I think that this one, this little tag that we made, could be in a little pocket right here. On the other side, it's the blue, and that's fine, but on this side, it's the pink. And I mean, does it really matter? Because it's cute either way. So I just need to find a little something for a pocket. Okay, how about more of this botanical book? I like this because it's heavier paper, so it's really good for pockets. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to leave it this raggedy, but I think we're going to have kind of a corner pocket here, and stick that little tag in there, and let me do some other inking on here as well. So I just did like a straight cut. Because on here, we're gonna kind of, even though the butterfly's on the other side, I'm gonna do a couple of butterflies on here, just to give it a little design. Actually, as I was digging for the butterfly, I found this, and I think that would be perfect right there. Guess what? It didn't come through. This is one of those that I really probably need to clean because I stamped it really hard, put a lot of ink on it, and it didn't work. So back to plan 1, or plan A. For some reason, I cannot find my butterfly. So what we're gonna do, and I also wanna kind of cover up where the flower didn't take. So first I'm gonna put this down, and then we're gonna stamp cute little kitty on another piece of paper, and then put that down. So let's take this little guy, cute little kitty. You're not going to be orange though. You're going to be vintage photo. That's cute. And then I'm just going to like tear him out and stick him on there. We'll make our own images, right? I think most of us have some stamps. You don't have to have a ton. I don't have that many, and I have some favorites, and I use them over and over, and that's okay. And as you can see, some of them need to be clean. Now that's cute. And down the kitty goes. You can't go wrong with the kitty. And I see I need to put a little more glue here. And then this little guy can tuck in here. How about that? Okay. We've got these little scraps of butterfly images, and I think, do I have another sheet? I might have another sheet. We're gonna cut them out and then just stick them on here as if they were some kind of a sticker. And if I only have one, we'll just use the one. I thought I had 2. So I only do have the one, but I think I was thinking of this. So I might just cut one of these out and put it down on the bottom to give a little something down there. Okay. So I'm gonna use this one. And stick it kind of over here so it looks like it's cut off, you know, for a reason. Okay, I think that's cute. I think that's really cute. And then because this one was a little flat on this end, I'm gonna just stick it there so it looks like that's where it's supposed to be all along. Okay, how's that? That looks really cute. I like that. All right, let's do a little inking. Looks like I already did. A little bit on this one. Gosh, I wish I could find my butterfly stamp. I'm gonna be really sad if I lost that. It's one of my favorites. All right, what do we got? We're getting down to the end here. This is really cute. Wonderful World. I don't think you can add anything to that. I think that's pretty good as it is. I'm just gonna leave it this alone. Here is a blank page for journaling. And oh my gosh, we're at the end, we're at the very end. This is from that Christmas book. And obviously the other side. And since this has red in it, I thought it would be perfect for our other piece of stationery made out of scraps that we made last time. So the question is, how do we do this? I feel like sort of a belly band would work for this. So I just need to find a strip. How's that? But that'll cover up too much of that. I think something neutral. So I need to find something to go across here for a belly band. Okay, I found this. This is like, it's like really thick. It's almost like cushiony textured paper. It's not exactly straight. I might try to straighten this out a little bit, but I think that this would work. And I might try to put it more to one side so that it doesn't get in the way of the little flower. Something like that. How about that? I think that would work. I'm gonna straighten this up a little. Okay, so I think this is gonna work just fine. So let me put a big glob on the end. I think that is gonna be perfect. Oop, I might have to glue that down some more. How cute is that? See, it got, yeah, it did get stuck on it a little bit, but once it's dry, it'll be good. All right, okay, let's do a quick flip through, see if I missed anything. I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna come back and recap. Okay guys, so I went through it and did a little bit more tweaking. I added a few stamps and a couple more little pockets, but here she is. So you remember how pretty the front is. I think it's super sweet. And our front pages with our little mini notebook made completely out of scraps, as is the entire book other than stickers. So that is the two front pages. It's kind of calling out that this is somebody's journal and they can put their name in it and make it theirs. And we've got plenty of little journaling pages. This was a little pocket. More journaling. Here's a little journaling card out of a scrap of masterboard. And oh, I have to add a little glue to that. I can see that. Okay. I kind of went through this pretty quick because I wanted to get it done. Here's a little pocket. You stay there. For something to go into, and some pretty Christmas book page, and more journaling, and World with Love. I think that's super cute. Here's our little envelope, scrap envelope that was full of mistakes, and we put a little piece of stationery in here. And then this is, I would say this is a perfect little journaling spot here. And of course more embellishments can be added to this, and I'm sure that they will be. I hope that they will be. And then here's a little pocket for something. And we've got, I kind of left these alone because I think that the images are really cute. And we've got more journaling. I did add a little strip of raffia to that, but I think it's really pretty on its own. More journaling, pretty paper. It's one of my sketches, pretty rough. And we've got this little pocket here that we added the pretty little trim onto. And did I do this with, yeah, I did this with you guys, okay. This was one of our other handmade embellishments with scraps. It's got a little piece of stationery in there. I will make a playlist for all of these scrappy junk journal videos. I think there's 3 of them, so I will put them all in one playlist if you haven't seen the other 2. And over here, I did add a stamp here, so we have this fun little side pocket here. Journaling space, cute little pocket here. Added a little flower and a little stamp over here. And also to this piece of paper, I added a little pocket with some scrap paper. And I think I finally used up all of this pink ribbon. I think that this is the last of it. And this can be journaling paper. We did this, and then here's just a pretty image, and more things can be added. Here again is another great little space for journaling. And we've got more of the, this is my accidental print, my Eiffel Tower pop-up page that, I like the colors in it. It just didn't work out for the book. And here's another little journaling spot. Here we made this nice little pocket to put a little tag. It's not a journaling tag, it's just a little decorative tag. And we added these couple of little embellishments here. And I did make, I added this. It's another piece of this kind of paper, and I cut it out and made a little tiny pocket here. And then we're to the end. So we have this beautiful Christmas book page and another one of our pretty pieces of scrap ephemera. And that's it, you guys. I love the way this turned out. Let's tie it up. I mean, it did get a lot fuller, didn't it? So let's see how it looks. Hopefully I won't get it, I'm really full of ink here, so hopefully I won't get it dirty. And she ties up really nicely. So this is a giveaway, so if you'd like to win it, make a comment on this video by October 11th, 2023, by that morning, and that following Friday, I think it's the 14th of October, that Friday's video, I will announce the winner. And then also, hang out today, because after I close this one out, I'm going to announce the winner of this little guy. I'll call this our mini scrappy journal. So as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and we will see you next time. Bye. Okay, you guys, let's do the drawing for our little scrappy mini junk journal, or mini scrappy junk journal, whatever we want to call it. So I've got 4 comments. I only had 4 comments, but you know what? That's good for you. Good for the ones who commented. So I've got Cheryl, I've got Alex, Sheila, and Ruby. So because I didn't have very many, I'm not going to try to do that random comment picker thing because it seems kind of silly for this many. So we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. I've got a clean coffee can. I'm just going to fold these up, and we're talking old school here, and stick them in here, and I'm going to shake it up, and then I'm going to pull one out, and then we're going to have a winner. So shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Okay, here we go. I'm going in. And the winner of the mini scrappy junk journal is Cheryl Santoro. Yay, Cheryl! Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so Cheryl, if you would email me at thehappybookmaker@gmail.com, and I will put that down in the description box of this video. Thehappybookmaker@gmail.com is simple as it can get. And give me your mailing address. I will ship this out to you. And also, everybody, don't forget to make a comment on this video to win this little guy that we finished decorating today, and it turned out so cute. So this is quite a bit bigger than this little guy, so you have a really good chance of winning this one as well. Thank you so much, you guys. You were awesome. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.